Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Like Street Gunner. That was a beautiful display by Arsenal. 4-0 on the road away at Leeds. That was a perfect response to last week. I was thinking about making a video, like a day, kind of like a day after video of the Manchester United game. But every time I think about making that video, I get pissed off again. Yeah, last week happened. It'll be good to forget about it, but not forget about it, if that makes sense. So we can forget about it, like we don't dwell on the past, but we should learn some lessons from that terrible, disgusting, absolutely annoying game, and we should move on. And this week, you'd expect Arsenal to do that, and they delivered. Going to Leeds is always tricky. You know, they can defend, they can surprise you, they can hold in the midfield. They're not a bad side. They're good. They've toppled some giants themselves. So going to Leeds, yeah, I think most people are like, okay, Arsenal should win this game or will win this game. But I think at the back of people's minds, there's like that doubt that Arsenal will go to Leeds and they will fumble, And honestly, I can see that, but I think the players responded beautifully in this game. 4-0. So, the first goal by Zubimendi, right? I was chatting with my brother during the game. And I was like, I don't like seeing this guy because every time I see him, I remember like the mistakes he makes, And I'm like, I don't like seeing this guy, man. He's not a bad player, but oh my god, I'm just the pain is too fresh, And then just as I say that, Zubimendi scores. And we were like, of course he scores, Immediately he said that, I had a feeling he's gonna score. It's always like that. It's kind of like having Haaland on your FPL. And speaking of FPL, okay, this is like sideways away from the game. I took out Haaland from my FPL, right? Because I was kind of disappointed. Okay, so the reason, I'll get into that later if necessary. But watch Haaland get a hat trick against Tottenham. Oh my goodness. I'm calling it right now. I take out Haaland and now his form was gonna come back, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. The second goal was an own goal by the goalkeeper, I think. Now, Arsenal set piece is so good that we don't even need to touch it. That was an amazing delivery by Madueke. That was a beautiful delivery. And I don't think there was even any Arsenal player near the ball. The ball itself was the chaos, and it caused chaos among the players, and they ran into each other, and the ball just went into the net. So that was a beautiful corner kick by Madueke. So, this is the reason why Arsenal are regarded as the set piece kings. Gyökeres' goal was immaculate. Gyökeres' goal was beautiful. Okay, before we go to Gyökeres' goal, Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz, this game was brilliant. In fact, he was so good that I prefer him to Odegaard. That's how good he was today. I actually watched that game and I'm like, yeah, he should start over Odegaard if he continues that way. And the things he does, it doesn't really translate into stats per se, but depending on the stats you look at. But the forward passing, the holding the ball, the dribbling, the runs he was making, the positioning. Kai today for me was absolutely brilliant. He was like, he's back. And you can see that the team actually missed him. So he did fantastic today, in my opinion. He was incredible. And I think he had some good actions there in the game, but he was so good. Odegaard came in and I was like, oh, here we go, Odegaard. Because Odegaard has the tendency of, slowing down the game, So I was kind of worried about that when Odegaard came in. But I watched Odegaard play. It was like, it was like Arteta told Odegaard, all right, Kai is back, sit back and watch. Here's a pen, take notes. And I can imagine Odegaard sitting on the bench like, forward passes. Oh, down the middle. Oh, I can do that. That's an option. Oh, okay. Forward pass down the middle. Okay, I got it, coach. Put me in. You know, I felt like that because when he came in, he starts making passes that he doesn't make. You know, forward passes through the lines, and one or two of those passes was able to get us a goal. So it was the first pass he made the pass to was it Kai Havertz? He made the pass to someone. He made the pass to Martinelli. So he made the pass to Martinelli, and Martinelli crossed it in, and Gyökeres took it first time. That's a striker. That's the kind of goal. That's the kind of ball you want. That was brilliant, guys. That was brilliant. You know, straight to Martinelli, and the defender almost got it, but Martinelli, you know, leaped over him, and that was brilliant. And then, you know, crossed it in, and Gyökeres wrestled the guy, you know, put a touch on it, and that was a brilliant goal. And then the Gabriel Jesus goal, the through pass he gave to Jesus, and Jesus holding the ball, you know, fighting off the defender and scoring it, that was an amazing, beautiful goal. If Odegaard plays like this, at least passes down the middle to get us a goal, if he continues like this is why you are the captain. It's like he's like learning his lesson. We are seeing it. But please, you know, he needs to be consistent in this. That's what we need. We have good strikers. We have good players. Give them the ball. This game actually shows that we actually have an attack. Against Manchester United, I have no idea what we were doing that game. We're like trying to be too cautious at the Emirates. Guys, what? So this was a good response. This was brilliant, in my opinion. This was an absolutely brilliant game. This was an absolutely brilliant game. It was perfect. They have to keep this up. They have to keep this up. Arsenal literally have the possibility to win everything in all competitions. They can do it. They can win everything in all competitions. They're in the Premier League, they're leading. In the Champions League, they were ahead on the table. You know. So next, Arsenal is going. Chelsea is coming to the Emirates for the second leg. Guys, Arsenal have the ability to win it all. All right, they can win everything, but these players have to calm down. They have to put their head down. They have to concentrate. They need to focus on the game. They need to connect their passes. They need to attack. They need to be brave. Don't be scared. Be brave. Kick the ball. Man, so it was a brilliant game. It was a good response. I think that's all there is to it. I would expect Arsenal to give a good response to this game. If they didn't, I would have been very disappointed. So this was a good answer at the end of the day. So brilliant game all around. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Who was your favorite player? What did you think about Kai Havertz? Who do you have in your FPL? Funny, you know, my brother put Saka on his FPL and Saka gets injured in the warm-up. You can't make this stuff up. Oh, bro. Okay. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. The channel is growing. I can see that, and I appreciate you guys being here. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. I'll see you guys on the 3rd. I have to make a video about this game. You know, I'm sticking to Premier League a lot now, but I have to make a video about this Arsenal-Chelsea game, semi-final, final leg. Semi-final. I gotta talk about this. Arsenal need to beat Chelsea. I think we're at least 1 goal ahead in aggregate, I think. So come on, guys, vamos, let's go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon in a few days. Peace. Let's go.